anything you can imagine can become real. That's the inspiring motto that award-winning illusionist Cyril Takayama lives by.
That's much better. Minasan, ladies and gentlemen,
in town recently to promote a new mobile phone, as well as a TV special featuring him outside of Japan, he was very enthusiastic about bringing happiness to his charmed audiences through his magic.
You know, my life as a magician has been extraordinary. I have been blessed to travel all over the world, spreading happiness, just doing what I love.
The enigmatic illusionist is born and raised in Hollywood, California, to a Japanese father and French Moroccan mother. He shares with Razor TV that magic is something that he's born with.
Yeah, so I was really impressed by your magic tricks just now. And I don't know whether it's right if I say it's a trick. Because I want to find a reason to believe what I see. Yeah. So have you been doing magic for a very long time? Just now you said that you've been doing magic since you were 10 months old. I want to verify that. Is that true?
Yes, because life is full of magic. We all have magic within us. Magic is everywhere and within each and every one of us. So I did not lie. I discovered that I had abilities to do magic later when I grew up, but yes. I was born with magic.
Okay. But everybody is magical in their own way. I could say that too, all right?
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm talking about very specifically like magic skills because I think I'm magical too, but I don't possess the same magic skills that you have.
I think that the best way to describe it is like ESP. We all have the sixth sense, but some of us, very few of us, know how to access it. For me, I was very comfortable and I found a way to access my magic when I was very young.
Before we go into deeper detail about your magic, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself? I understand that you come from a very exotic heritage. Your mom was French, and your father was Japanese. Is Japanese?
Yes. That's correct. My father is from an island off of Okinawa, Japan called Okinawa, and my mother was born in Morocco, and so she's Moroccan French. I was born and raised in Hollywood, California, Los Angeles. So it's quite a big mix up. A genuine mutt.
But it makes you all the more magical, right? So do you speak Japanese and French yourself?
Do you?
No, I don't speak Japanese.
We could do this interview in Japanese if you like. 日本語で喋りましょうか? こんにちは、僕はセロです。よろしくお願いします。魔法。
French?
Bonjour, je m'appelle Cyril. Ça va?
Merci. So how do you end up in Japan then? Because you said you were bred in California.
Yes, because my father is Japanese, he wanted me to discover my Japanese culture and heritage when I was young. So I moved to Tokyo just before turning 16 years old. And I fell in love with the country and decided to commute back and forth. But I liked it so much that I was often in Japan, in Tokyo.
So you moved to Japan from your own free will, not because you were forced to go to Japan to learn more about its culture?
Well, I was only 16 at the time. My father, I think it's a little bit of both. My father kind of forced me. I didn't really want to leave Los Angeles. I was a teenager, and I think that was the best thing that I've ever done, was to go to Japan.
Poised and articulate is the magician blessed with an idol's good looks. Charming though he is, he's also very polite about staying an enigma.
I read that you were also basking the streets of Japan, and you were only 16 then. What gave you the courage?
Courage.
Yes.
I think I don't think it was courage. For me, it was survival. And You know, it was very tough when I was young. I had to work at such a young age. I could not just go to school. I had to make a living in Japan.
Yeah.
That's all in the past.
I know.
I think what happens in the past only makes us stronger.
So fantastic. Maybe
What
tell
a-
us a little bit about how were you like when you were a little bit younger?
Well, I was very naive, and I loved magic so much that it affected everything in my life when I was young. I went to school, and I took playing cards with me, and the principal called my home, my father and my parents, and my parents had to go to school, and they actually told my parents that school is a place of education, that they should not allow their son to bring playing cards and toys to school. But to me, it wasn't toys and playing cards. It was an instrument, just as other students were able to bring their flutes or guitars to learn instruments or paintbrushes for art. So in that sense, magic completely overpowered my childhood. 24 hours a day. You have no idea, Christina. I just did magic 24 hours a day, every day.
One, two, three. My hand is now in the display case. I'll leave that right there. And most of you guys are wondering, there must be some sort of a hole here. Hold on, let me just take my hand out. Check this out. You gotta blow. And
Are you charmed by him? To know more about the man, stay on for our next video on Cyril Takayama, where we uncover more about his magical life for you.